in this region.
Yeah, and Meta Knight, you know, again, for the non-SoCal viewers at home, you wouldn't think that this is a matchup that would be as frequent in SoCal, but if you go to just any local, be prepared for a Meta Knight. Otherwise, it will wash you.
Yeah. Meta Knight is everywhere in this region. And also quite frequent is Game & Watch.
Yes.
Represented, of course, by El Jefe. He is a pretty good Game & Watch. He, has some good wins. I know that I'm not sure what his opinions on this matchup are, you know.
Yeah, it is a little bit tricky. I'm not quite sure what the Game & Watch matchup entails for Meta Knight. El Jefe Vive, of course, he does go to his locals. He himself said, you know, I'm just happy to be like the 4th or 5th best Game & Watch in SoCal. You know, and he'll claim that title. He has a lot of pride in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, granted, that's because the 4 Game & Watches above him are cracked.
Oh, well, yeah, well, Monte.
Yeah, Monte. Yeah, who I don't think Monte is here.
I think he is.
Is he?
I think he's 5th seed.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I know he's seeded. I'm not sure if I've seen him. But, yeah, no, if he's here, then he's another one that, if everything goes right for him, could 100% win this.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, there's so many prospective players in this
You know,
bracket.
I literally see Nexus right over there, another player that if everything goes right, you know, hey, who knows?
Yeah,
and Valadin, literally, just... Anyway, up to this, valedictory elegy, shout-outs to Mars. Here we go.
Diet Monte.
All right, so... yeah, he even uses, the Diet Coke color of Game & Watch.
Yeah, good on El Jefe Vive to start winning the
1,
match
2,
before the game is
3,
started.
4, 5. Okay, for those who have never seen me commentate Jsan, whenever he does a dash attack and tries to follow up on that, I always count how many up airs he gets off of that. So that's 5. The most I've seen him do is 17.
Oh, no.
Which, that was also against, a K rule. Which
that's a very silly number of
yeah,
others.
Yeah, Meta Knight is somewhat of a silly character at times.
I would say so.
But he has a lot of terrifying options, such as up air, up B, even at these mid percents. If you're high up, you got to be very worried, especially El Jefe Vive. He's playing a very light character.
He is playing a very light character, and the percents are even thus far. El Jefe Vive has been able to keep up with the tempo of Jsan thus far.
Yeah, no, and that's not particularly easy because Meta Knight is the master of the skies, and even with a character with very good aerials like Game & Watch, keeping up with Meta Knight in his airspeed, and here we go. This is where, okay.
Yeah, a lot of respect at play. I'm getting the feeling that at this percent, neither player really wants to approach with too much commitment.
Yeah, no. I should also note that of the Meta Knights, I feel like Jsan is probably the one that's the most conservative with his edge guards.
Yeah.
He tends to like those forward smash ledge traps because Meta Knight forward smash is stupid good.
Oh yes.
that is a terrifying move.
Yeah, deceptively good. Deceptively good. Again, we are approaching these high percents, so look for Game & Watch to start, finding those smash attacks. But Jsan just continuing to keep the pressure going.
All right, there we go. Bomb, and big thing that you'll see come into play. He has moves that can deactivate bomb. And because you can challenge bomb. You can actually get rid of bomb if you have a strong enough move. And Meta Knight forward air collectively is capable of doing that. So,
yeah, you can just snuff out some of those options. Jsan takes first stock this far. And again, a very patient neutral from both of these players.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
6.
Solid on Game & Watch because he is light, so those are going to, they will send him higher, although that's not smash. Dead. He's in charge of it. Here we go.
But he is making it very tricky on stage.
Back air won't kill, and this is where Meta Knight really dominates.
Yeah.
Are these edge guards, one of the best edge guarding characters in the entire game.
Yeah, he can kind of just present hitboxes there and make it so hard for you to really snap anywhere.
Oh. And I'll say El Jefe, and that's another special from Jsan, is he does all these things that, he even tried to win box him, which is just so cheesy. That tornado has a win box that like right at the bottom of it that can like push you away, which just disgusting.
Yeah, well, good peace of mind for him to be fishing for those options in the first place. Again, El Jefe Vive needs to find this kill to have any chance, but this game might already be signed, sealed, and delivered.
All right, a good fastball. And up,
Ooh,
B
yeah.
out of shield. That shuttle loop will take it. So 1-0 Jsan.
I feel like El Jefe Vive was putting up his strongest fight at the very beginning of that, because it was neck and neck. The percents were at the exact same place.
Yeah.
But I think the moment Jsan was able to find that first kill, it just snowballed really, really quickly.
Yeah, no, this is a character that snowballs hard.
Yes.
Like that's sort of the double-edged sword of Meta Knight, where if he can't get anything going, he just is very ineffective. But the second he starts to get any inkling of momentum, any inkling of an opening, the game very quickly can fly straight off the rails for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So El Jefe Vive counterpicks us to Final Destination, which I think is a strong play because, again, with Jsan's up air strings that he likes to get, making it just that much more difficult to get started, could prove crucial in this game, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Counterpicks the color, too, but so does Jsan. This is another common thing that both players
the meta
do.
has evolved.
Where we have palette swap counterpicks, and that's not dead. I don't think he charged it long enough. I also think he could charge it long enough.
No, but a much stronger start here from El Jefe Vive so far.
All right, but he's got to be careful. He's still very much in, well, he's not quite in dash attack range because he needs, I think 10% to fully be there.
Just a little bit more, but thus far this has been...
All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, that down tilt, by the way, does hit below ledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's dead.
That's dead! What a strong start from El Jefe Vive.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is the first Escalera of the stream.
Wow.
The patented Jsan Escalera, where he hits you and you die at like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Almost again. Oh, yeah, but that down air, just at that high of a place on stage, that's going to close out that stock.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so, El Jefe Vive was able to take the first stock here, and this has shown progress in this matchup. But
Actually,
again,
no, he took the second stock.
That's true, that's true.
Just Meta Knight.
Yeah,
what can I say?
Meta Knight doing Meta Knight things here.
Yeah,
And it's so interesting because El Jefe Vive playing Game & Watch, that's another.
Yeah, say he could get that's the thing about random up airs at mid-percent, and is that he can very easily combo them into a second up air, which usually combos into an up B, which usually combos into you dying.
Yeah, and when you're Game & Watch, you have that so incredible up special.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's dead.
Oh my goodness. Wow, all three of those stocks were just ladders off the top.
So this is the hell we live in.
Yep.
This is what we